This podcast absolutely, unequivocally, positively, 100% contains adult material. Mature audiences only, please.
Hey, welcome back to Me and Mrs. Always Right. We are the geriatrics of podcasting. I'm your host, me.
Wow. Damn, you just called me old.
I called us old.
Oh my God. Wow. And I'm Mrs. Always apparently very old, right? I don't know. Wow.
You weren't ready for that one, were you?
No, I was
No.
not.
And we're coming to you from that little trailer park in Mobile City, Texas. Babe, really quick, anything about Mobile City?
You know what? Funny thing is, okay,
Got
Rockwall.
an old folks home in it, don't it?
Listen to this. Rockwall County, right? So that means, for me, that means that it's not that far away because Rockwall's, it's, you know what I mean? I mean, I know where it's at. But Mobile City consists of a mobile home park, a liquor store, and a convenience store.
Mobile
That's it.
City.
Exactly.
Done.
There's
It's one of them.
100.
It's another one of them fucking drinking towns, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, it has to be. There's only 144 residents. The population is 142, not 144.
Oh wow, two people just die or what?
I mean, I just killed them off. They're old like me. They're geriatric. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Oh,
Wow, you really got me on that.
did I?
I think you
Well, I
might
got
have
to
hurt my
looking.
feelings.
I got to thinking. I'm like, man, of all the podcasts and stuff I listen to, which ain't a lot, or the videos I watch, old people just don't do this shit.
And
Do you think of
it's
yourself?
fun,
Do you
though.
think of yourself as old?
I don't until my kids remind me, Mom, my birthday's coming up. I'm going to be 30 plus, blah, blah. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Are you, why are you telling me this? Why?
I used to think at 50-year-olds were fucking dirt, right? Old as
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
dirt.
Till you get there. Or
oh.
even close to there.
And now my mind, which ain't really working it like it used to anymore, but I'm still
25.
Yeah. But
Early in your
body's
20s.
like 80 and it's just like, fuck.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy how mind-blowing the years go by. And it seems like the older you get, the faster they go by.
I tell my kids, nothing goes by slower than your first 21. Nothing goes by faster than your second 21. You're like from 21 to 42 in the blink of an eye.
It's so fast. I mean, I can remember, the sad thing is, I can remember when you were younger than the third daughter is now.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, I know. And the fourth daughter is almost as old as you were way back then. That's just crazy to me.
Man, so
does that make you feel geriatric right there?
Yeah, everything's making me feel geriatric.
Oh
That's
my
why I started
God.
drinking. I'm like, why have I been putting this shit off?
Maybe I need to start drinking too. I did see a recipe for, I don't know, is
Chicken casserole.
some tacky name drink, right? But it sounded really good because it had coconut rum and like pineapple. I like coconut rum. I'm
Can't
not
tell
gonna
you don't drink
lie.
enough.
I'm thinking I should start drinking
Why not?
at least a drink every day.
Calm down, calm your tits, Karen. That's
Why? I mean, just drink.
Yeah, have a drink.
Just every day.
I started drinking one beer every day.
One beer every day.
One at a time.
That's what you drink. One at a time. Yes. So I'm thinking that, if I had
Why
some
not?
good,
Well, I mean, what's it hurt?
Seriously.
What's
what it
hurting?
is, it does not hurt anything. But what it is I feel the drinks that I drink, because I'm not a big beer drinker or whatever, it takes time to make them. And I just, when I get home, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm going to make a picture of, Bloody Marys. Like,
down.
I love
down
a good Bloody Mary.
Me too.
And the prom king can make a good Bloody Mary. I don't know how he does it, but he does. If I make a picture, then I can have one when I come home this day, and then one when I come home the next
What are you
day.
going to do if it disappears?
That's what I'm afraid of. That's what maybe I'll make a double picture.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big like liquor drinker, right? Because we have all that tequila and vodka and all that shit that's still in there.
Yeah, but it seems like stuff like that needs to be mixed with something else. You just can't. I mean, and you can just take a shot of it, but I mean, what's the fun in that?
Really? Really?
Give it some flavor or something, put some tomato juice in it or some, I don't know.
So I know where we're going. 98% sure next year on our vacation.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to set it all up and pay for it?
I'm paying for where we stay. Yes.
Where we stay?
Yes. I'm paying for our lodging.
Why? So we're going to be staying in a tent?
No.
Oh, are you
We'll be
sure?
staying in a house.
In a house.
Uh-huh.
I love your mother, but I don't want to go.
We're not staying in that fucking house.
Okay. I mean, I love your mother, though.
Do
but
you? It doesn't sound like it.
I do.
Remember, she listens.
I know, but she always, I don't know. Woman, I'm old, okay? Apparently, I'm very geriatric, and I feel vacation is time that I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go. I want to go sit on a dock and fish, or I just want to sit on the beach and watch the waves. I just feed the birds. I don't want to.
Lawn chair, margarita.
Well,
maybe an umbrella.
I'm not big on margaritas.
Coconut rum drink.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you on vacation. I'm going to get you a drink in a coconut.
Okay.
And I'm going to make you drink it.
Okay, but I mean, it's got to be good. It can't you can't get a beer and just pour it in a coconut and go, here you go, drink it.
It's a beach drink. It's in a coconut.
That don't make it a beach drink.
But yes, for next year's vacation, I'm paying for our lodging.
Okay.
Okay.
Where are we going?
Puerto Rico.
Okay. What is there to do there?
Sit on the beach and drink margaritas.
Okay. All right. So basically what we're doing this year for vacation.
But in Puerto Rico.
But somewhere else.
In a house.
In a house.
In Puerto Rico.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And I'm going to slave over that. That's going to cost me an arm and a leg.
Oh, I know. Because I know how much this stuff costs. I'm just saying.
Technically, if it works out, we'll be staying for free. That's why I'm paying.
That's why you're
That's why
paying.
I'm paying.
Gotcha. You know somebody down there?
I know somebody getting a house down there.
No, really?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to get excited, but that's exciting.
And he said once he gets it,
Mm-hmm.
give him a year. All we have to do is pay the cleaning fees.
Okay, you have to pay somebody. I can't clean it myself.
I don't fucking know. I don't know what. Figure out what he wants.
Okay.
Don't leave swirlies in the toilet.
Oh, okay. Okay. So clean it after you poop. Gotcha. I can do that.
You would hope.
Yeah. Well, unless you poop like that lady did at work, or
ain't no cleaning that.
I'm moving right then. I'm moving.
Dude, your house burned down. I don't get it.
I don't know why.
Can't burn the houses in Puerto Rico down.
Why can you not burn the houses in Puerto Rico down?
They're made of stone, cement.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember when we went to Mexico? Do you remember when we went to Mexico and went to that little town Progreso?
Yes.
And we thought we were going to get kidnapped?
Yes.
Because the Mexican military had to escort us in.
Mm-hmm.
And the little town, you're like, yeah, we're not getting off right here.
Now, it's funny. They escorted us in, but then they let us get off the boat and go anywhere we wanted to.
Yeah, they're like, fuck y'all, spend your money.
I'm like, well,
that poor little waiter. That poor little waiter was bringing Coronas this fucking big.
Yeah, in a little bitty glass.
Yeah, remember? And every time I'm like, look, get a tray, put about 30 of them motherfuckers on there, and then bring it up. Bring the whole thing.
Then I'll give you
a tip.
Yeah. And then while you're putting that tip in your pocket, go back and get another tray and bring in another. Yeah.
Little bitty Coronas.
You know why? Because it was like all inclusive and they don't give you like big. I don't know why.
Well, it's so he can make more trips and get bigger tips.
Yeah, get more tips. Maybe not bigger tips. More.
Do you know what TIP stands for? God, I keep just changing the subject, but shit
no,
keeps
it's
popping into
fine.
my
No,
head.
tell me.
What do you think?
I don't know.
To
Something in
ensure
person.
Proper service. That's where the term tip comes from.
Really?
Yes.
I did not know
I
that.
didn't either. But I was listening to a story on the radio
That's
about
awesome.
how like now it like automatic kiosks, like self checkouts. They're like, do you want to leave a tip?
No, I don't.
I'm not tipping a fucking robot.
No, I'm you know,
I don't even like tipping people.
I went somewhere and picked up something. I don't even remember what it was. I went up, it said, I need this, blah, 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 got it, and checking out, do I want to leave a tip? Well, fuck no, because you didn't do anything.
Didn't do nothing. Now, people think that if they stand behind the counter, ring you up, hand you your product, they want a tip now.
Yes.
And that's where we have gotten, and,
I'm not doing it. I feel... If I'm going to give you money to do something, you're going to do something.
Now, I've gotten to where I tip the, what is this? The chick that works at the vape store.
Mm-hmm.
Because she always ensures I have my product. She keeps it in the back. She knows I come in every 2 weeks. And that's a service to me that we're to the point to where she knows I come in every 2 weeks. She's not going to let me run out. She makes sure I have my product.
Mm-hmm.
That's a service, right? That's worth $2.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here's another thing, like the pizza delivery. Now you pre-tip.
Yes.
But why do I want to pre-tip you if I need to make sure I get my pizza in a timely manner, that my pizza is not destroyed when I get it?
I mean, you would think, but that's not how it goes.
And then we'll discuss a tip.
So,
do you tip your Uber driver?
Do I?
Yes.
I've only taken Uber just a few times, but yes.
Okay.
I do, because they're using their vehicle, their gas.
I do tip my Uber driver.
Oh, well, that's nice. I tip my waiters, waitresses, bartenders.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know you tip the bartender. Wait, I don't ever get a tip, and I bring you beer and I stock your little cooler.
You're sitting in your tip. This house trailer.
Okay.
That's your gratuity.
Okay.
This is what you get for doing such a good job taking care of me.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Sure. If you say so. Okay, so tell me what TIP stands for again. To ensure
proper service.
Proper service.
Yes.
Wow. Learn something new every day. I like that. I hope my geriatric mind don't forget, but I promise you it probably will.
What was Yoda's last name?
Wasn't it Yoda?
Lady Who.
Do you ever watch like dad jokes on TikTok?
Yes.
Some of that stuff is so funny.
I prefer darker humor.
Really?
I do.
Sometimes just they just put it out there. They just say it and they don't laugh. And that I think
dad jokes are dumb. Dark humor's funny.
No. Some of them dad jokes are funny. I wish I could think of some right offhand, but I can't. But they're hilarious. Have you seen the dad jokes of the guys sitting on a dock at a lake somewhere?
No.
You haven't seen those guys?
No, I don't. I'm not a dad joke person.
Oh, those guys are funny.
Are they?
Yes. They're hilarious.
We can move into politics.
No.
No.
No religion, no politics.
No.
No.
People love politics.
People love to fight over politics. Even if they think the same thing, for whatever reason. And especially if they don't. You know a couple of politics?
No, people who want to just fight over politics.
Yes.
And I don't understand that. And to try, let's leave the actual politics out of it, okay?
Okay.
Let's say you believe one way, I believe another.
I believe my shoelaces are brown.
You just have one candidate, and I like the other guy, whoever that is.
Okay.
There is nothing I can say or do to change the mind of the person you're going to want to cast your vote for.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Nothing.
But you try.
At the point. Well, no. If you say something fucking stupid, I'm going to counter. Okay.
Counter. the stupidity.
Yeah, and I'm
Okay.
gonna, if you give me your unsolicited opinion,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then you don't expect me to comment on it, or if I comment on it, you're gonna get fucking irate. Don't put it out there.
True.
It's that easy. But if you give me your opinion, or if I'm scrolling through something and I see something and I'm like, yeah, that's technically, right now, people are just so all over the place, man. All they want to do is argue. That's it.
Yes. It's funny. We were talking about kids today and how they're raised. And I'm like, unfortunately, these are the people that are going to technically take care of us when we really become very geriatric, not just geriatric. I think
there's a younger generation that are kind of fed up with the bullshit. And when that generation, just take it back to simple shit. Just go back to simple shit.
Yeah. Some of the morning labels off.
History. Yeah, right. History.
You want to eat a fucking Tide Pod? Eat a fucking Tide Pod.
No shit.
I mean.
No shit. Do it. Just fucking do it.
I mean, if that's really what you want to do.
Just don't expect nobody else to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? If you end up in the hospital, you're drooling fucking Tide.
Yeah.
Right? Or any other detergent products. I'm not saying people just eat Tide.
Right.
Okay?
It's just, yes.
We're not singling them out.
No, we're not.
If you eat a detergent product and you end up in the emergency room,
yeah.
You're stupid.
Yes.
Pay your fucking bill. Don't expect they're letting no warning not to eat it. Okay, if you don't grow up knowing not to eat fucking
Have you ever been
detergent,
served? Did your mama ever serve you detergent pods on a plate at dinner time? No.
A little detergent pod with a little bit of whipped cream.
I know. So that means you probably shouldn't eat it, because if it was edible, don't you think your mama would have let you eat it when you were a baby instead of telling you no?
But I don't want to tell these people to stop, because I love watching the videos of people who think, do you remember the one where people were dousing themselves in alcohol and then lighting it on fire and then trying to jump in the shower to put it out and it wouldn't go out?
What the fuck?
Babe, dumb.
Oh my.
Fucking dumb.
There's actually videos of people doing dumb stuff on the internet.
Babe, it's the best part of the fucking internet.
Okay, apparently.
The best part of the internet is people being fucking utterly stupid.
Now, can I look at that and not have the FBI or DEA come to my house?
It's not illegal to watch somebody be stupid. Thank God. Okay?
Wow. I'm going to have to look for some of these videos.
Do you not like watching like Fell Army and stuff?
Now, when we watch that on Sundays, and that's normally the day that we watch it, I love to watch that with you because, oh my God.
And car crashes, right?
That's the thing. Yeah. That's normally what we watch.
A lot of Fell Army is just people being, being stupid, but accidentally being stupid. I'm talking about the people who are just, you remember the milk crate challenge? And they're they would stack milk crates like stairs, and you got to walk up them. And then here, we're trying to put my hand in the mirror, and then you got to walk down them. Well, the problem is, nothing supporting them. They're just milk crates stacked right next to each other like stairs, and they'd get to the top and get all wobbly and fall.
Yeah.
And break their fucking back and shit.
Well, that's on them because, I mean.
Yeah. But there's a part of me that prays, and I'm not religious, but I pray that stupid people stay around forever.
Oh, there's always going to be stupid people around, but right now they just are so accepted. Let me catch one of our kids being
trademark.
Okay. Let me catch one of our kids doing some stupid shit like that, and I'm going to knock them upside the head. I'm going to knock some sense into them. And that's the thing. Nowadays, parents don't correct their kids, and they let them do. I let my kids do stupid shit, of course. Because kids are going to do stupid shit.
Growing up, I don't think we were necessarily stupid dumb as much as we were just stupid brave.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying?
I agree. I bet you can't jump this. Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said last week, that rickety old ass fucking bike ramp, you You know, you jump and you crash and you wipe out and your fucking ankle sticking out of your ear. And then you look back and you're like, why did I think that fucking ramp was going to hold anything?
My thing was my brother, my SOB, and I, we like put a couple of bikes together, right? And we used like bell and wire for the seat, you know, where the screws go in the seat.
Yes.
So we like wired this seat to the little frame that it went to, right? And I was young and I was just learning how to pop wheelies on my bicycle.
Okay.
And I thought I was fucking amazing doing this, right? I finally learned how to do it. And I don't know how I got lucky so many times trying it, but apparently one time I did not clear the wire that was holding the seat.
What do you mean clear the wire?
Okay, so you know how you set on a bicycle?
No, how do you sit on a bike?
Like the bicycle's like this. You set on a bicycle and you pop
what's
the
in this part
I
of your
guess
two
it
fingers?
Would be,
okay,
this is my bicycle, okay? It looks like a gun, but it's really a bicycle. Here's the seat.
What goes right there?
Stop. So I'm sitting on the bicycle. Here's the seat. Right? I have to explain this. What? No, you have to see or you're not going to understand. So I'm popping wheelies, right? And so...
It looks like you're about to kill somebody.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like a gun. It's not. It's my bicycle.
Please keep describing how you.
Okay, so look. And I'm cocking it.
Yeah, what?
But when I come back over the seat,
so when the gun's pointing straight up in the air,
so it's connected on the back side of the seat, right? With bell and wire, and it's
and
sticking
the thumb
out.
is the seat,
right?
Okay,
and the wire is sticking out each side, probably about this far, right? But as I'm popping wheelies, right? I don't want to do that no more because you're making fun of me. I'm just trying to explain it. Would it be better if I used a pen?
No, not at all. No.
Anyway,
That's
so
a big orange. Never mind.
It's a big orange pen. I don't think my bicycle was orange, but anyway. So we get really excited. I can pop this wheelie. I want to show off, right? And I can't remember if I went in or my brother went in to get my parents at the time, and they come outside to watch me pop those wheelies, right?
Show off.
Yeah, I was so proud of myself. So the last time I did it, I popped this wheelie and apparently did not clear the wire that was on the side of the seat.
Okay, here's where you're losing me because you're like not clear the wire. What you mean was your legs,
yes,
did not make it past the wire.
Correct.
And I don't understand though. If you make your bicycle again, okay.
Yeah, my bicycle.
If you're sitting on your bicycle,
yes,
your pedals should be in front of your leg.
Yes,
and that's where they should be.
I'm pedaling, right? But I'm popping a wheelie,
and so you came all the way back.
And came all the way back
That's
off of my
what
bicycle.
we need to do. Don't say I didn't clear it. Okay, now the story comes full circle.
I didn't clear the wire
when you over rotated on your wheelie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ended up cutting my leg.
That's a long way to get there.
Well, ended up cutting my leg wide open. It was a tangled mess, to say the least. But
Ugh.
yeah, it was bad.
When I was learning to ride a bike, my mom, it was an old banana seat bike.
That's what I had.
Oh,
a banana seat.
My mom took me out there. And I got pedaling straight down like a motherfucker. I could go straight. And then the time came to turn.
Oh.
And I pedaled straight. And I'm like, I'm doing it. Oh, I was so proud. I was going to go to get my Wheaties, get my little bicycle license plate, slap that bitch on there because I was ready to fucking tear up the neighborhood. I go to turn left and fell over right and landed on my side of my face. I had a bruise from my temple down to my chin. I remember it. I knocked the fucking shit out of myself.
Wow. Well, when I first learned to ride a bike, it was my SOB's bike, because he was a little bit older than me and he didn't have no training wheels or nothing like that because he could ride a bike. And I was probably 5, maybe. I was young.
Okay.
It's about the time you start riding a bike, right? In the backyard where we were riding our bicycle, my dad used to have stacks of stuff all over the
Just
place. Stuff. Well, he had a bunch of tin because he was, I think he was building like I don't know, like a carport or something like that. So he had a bunch of tin, corrugated tin that you put on roofs,
Okay.
right? All stacked up out there. And I'm riding this bicycle. I'm getting it down. Woohoo! Look at me.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. And so I was going around the corner around the shed where all that tin was stacked up and fell and cut myself.
Huh. Seems like a
Stitches.
theme.
I was a rough kid.
I told you I used to deal in bike parts.
What do you mean deal in
bike
parts?
I used to just deal in bike parts.
Like sell bike parts or
Yes.
just give them away?
No, sell.
You sell them
Uh-huh.
off of
To
maybe
other kids.
to other kids.
Sometimes
let's
their own
say-
shit. Back
That's
to
what
them.
I was going to say. Let's say they went out and their bicycle didn't have
A little
handlebars,
bit of spray paint goes a long way.
didn't have handlebars, and you're like, hey, but I got some
Got a set of
handlebars
handlebars.
that
That's
I'll
right.
sell you.
That's right.
for a nickel so I can buy 4 pieces of gum or something.
Well, I used to deal in these sell these bike parts, right?
Uh-huh.
And behind our home that was mobile
Hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with it.
was a stash of these bike parts. Well, my mom got mad at me one day.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you build your sister a bike? Because she's a bitch and I don't want to fucking do it.
Stop it.
So I go and gather up some bike parts, frame, some wheels, a seat, chain, pedals, build her a bike. And she was on top of the world
No, what a good brother.
until she went to Papa Willie and the wheel fell off and the forks went right into the ground and over she went.
Oh,
I didn't mean
no.
it.
Right. You just didn't tighten it down enough or
But
something.
looking
and
back on it, I mean, bonuses happened
You
back then too.
you probably did it on purpose, subconscious. Purpose, subconscious, porpoise, subconsciously. Or maybe you didn't even think about it. Well, I remember we used to take our bikes apart and put them back together. And, did you ever put a card?
No,
in
I
the-
wasn't into dumb shit.
What?
No.
Are you calling the stuff I did dumb shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Who puts a bicycle card in the spokes? We ran mag wheels because we were cool.
Oh, well, I don't even think they made mag wheels back
It's the
when I was.
farthest you ever rode your bike.
Oh my God.
I know.
A long,
Cities away.
I don't know about cities, but a long ways away. Man, we would ride for miles.
It's a miracle we didn't end up fucking dead. Riding that
I know,
far down
because-
busy fucking streets and shit.
Well, we tried to stay off the highway.
I did
You
get on
know.
an interstate.
we would go,
I did.
residential.
I did have a moped at one time that only did like 45 miles an hour when I was 15.
Uh-huh.
And it accidentally ended up on the interstate. Yeah, I almost died.
Oh, I bet.
I did.
bet.
People
Oh,
fucking...
speaking of interstate and almost dying, so
Uh-oh.
we're coming home. We have dinner with one of our children and a couple of the grandkids the other day, and we're coming home, and some crazy fucking lady is crossing the goddamn highway with this big ass bag.
50% of me wanted to see that bitch get hit.
She comes so close to it. She went like two lanes over, and then there was cars coming, so she had to come back a lane. And I was like,
Anybody who crosses a fucking highway deserves to get ran over. You know who I'm going to feel sorry for in that situation?
The driver of the
person whose
car.
car gets fucked up.
yes,
Because there is no insurance. And look, if anybody out there's listening, if you're crossing the highway and I hit you, I'm suing whatever you have left to fix my fucking shit.
yes. Oh
Okay?
yeah, I'm suing your family because they raised a
Yes,
fucking idiot. go up to or down to
Yeah, and
the
the fucking bridge
underpass
was
or
right
the
there.
overpass. There was an underpass and an overpass right there. Maybe what? Less than 1/8 of a mile away.
Yeah.
And you want to run down Are you
wanna
kidding
fucking
me?
gamble with 8 lanes? You want to gamble your life on 8 fucking lanes, and people run 80 miles an hour,
Yes, and it's not like I understand
and half the
that
people are fucking texting?
not even paying attention.
No.
And these people were just, I mean, there was a lot of traffic out. It was a Saturday.
That was fucking dumb.
I was like, oh my God. I don't know what
but during that, there's that part of me going, yeah, I kind of want to see her get hit. I want to see what the fuck happens. Can you imagine? Boom, cartwheeling up in the air.
Oh, that's exactly. She would have flipped so many times over the vehicle behind the vehicle,
Or
and
through the
then-
windshield and ended up in the passenger seat or something.
Yeah, and then I promise you, once she landed, would have got ran over by somebody else because they're not paying attention. People
Suing
drive.
Everybody you leave alive. I fucking will fix my shit. Don't care if your family's fucking crying. If your kid's over there bawling, I'm taking her fucking college fund and I'm fixing my fucking truck.
Yep. People do not drive past the hood of their car nowadays.
No.
They don't.
They don't drive past the fucking dashboard.
Which is crazy because out of all of us on the highway yesterday, other than us, there might have been one other person that's seen her doing that. Everybody else is just, it's right there in front of them and that's it. That's all they see. They don't see down the road.
No. And you used to work the highway anyway. You probably saw some of the fucking dumbest shit.
Oh my God. People are fucking dumb. Dumb.
Well, all right. I guess that was enough show for me to fucking stitch together.
Okay. Well, okay. All right.
There's a lot of that dumb air I got to cut out.
I mean, it happens.
Just try to think about topic.
I'm going to start writing them down or putting them in my phone because
Yeah.
I do think of stuff sometimes. And I'm like, we should talk about this or we should talk about that. And then by the time we get in here, my mind goes blank and
what I'm
can't
gonna
think
do,
of anything.
What I'm going to do is I'm either on that corner or that corner. Going to take that other little monitor I bought, which is going to be for portable stuff anyway. It's going to be for like doing monitoring like this.
Uh-huh.
But if we could start doing shit on the road, I wanted to bring a monitor, and I'm going to bring it up there and I'm going to post it up sort of not like a teleprompter, but more like a digital whiteboard where there's stuff we can go over where we don't got to look down and we can look at the monitor and see what we got going on. And you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Start to get some real fucking production up in here.
Wow.
Did you say it? You hear the way I said real? It's kind of like steroids, like real. Hey, thanks for listening. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at meandmrsalwaysright@gmail.com. All complaints go Trevor the intern.
Yeah, and he needs something to do. Y'all email him because he ain't done nothing. No, you don't. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X.
And help support this podcast by becoming a member of Patreon at patreon.com/meandmrsalwaysright. There you will get pre and post show content right along with unedited episodes. Would also like to thank Roadcat Media for producing this week's episode. If you have any audio or video needs, please reach out to them at roadcatmedia@gmail.com. You can visit their website at roadcatmediallc.com. Thanks.
Nice.
All right, baby. Have a good night.
All right. Well, you too.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Merle.
I love Merle.
I know.